Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this World of Warcraft raiding guide. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the 25-man Raidfinder, which is easier than normal mode version of Hagara in the Dragon Soul raid. In order to complete this fight, we just use the 1 tank, along with 6 healers and a mixture of both ranged and melee DPS. So this fight is relatively easy, I guess you could say. She does have a few abilities, but there are less abilities in this than there are in the normal mode. So let's begin. So at the minute, she kind of has 2 phases, an ice kind of phase and a thunder kind of phase. On the screen at the minute, we're taking a look at a thunder phase, and here she will spawn a bound lightning elemental, and what your tank needs to do is take this elemental to one of the 4 conductors that you can see on the ground here at the minute. So you can see them because they're going towards Hagara with a red line. And once that elemental is dead, the lightning from it will go to the conductors, and by using the players like we are here, you need to keep the line of lightning conducting. We don't do it very well because obviously it is a pug, so you know it requires a little bit of coordination, but we have to keep it going between the players and get to all 4 of them. And once all 4 of them have been hit by the lightning conduit, the crystal conductor will then cause the electrocution effect on Hagara, which will stun her, and she will take 100% extra damage for 15 seconds. This is when you could use, I guess, time warp and heroism if you feel the need to nuke the boss. But as you can see, healers, you're not going to have fun during this encounter. It took us some time to get these final 4 down, I guess you could say. During this phase as well, everyone will be periodically hit by the lightning that you can see coming down on us from the sky, so it requires moderate healing. Like you saw me use there, I use Tranquility. You might need to use the occasional healing cooldown every now and then. So as you can see here, we're making progress, you guys, and we get the lightning going. And once it reaches the final one, she gets stunned for 15 seconds. And she takes 100% extra damage, so you'll just see her health drop completely here. That's just her lightning storm phase. It's really simple, and as you can see there, we use heroism. So we're now going to move into our ice phase, and here what you can see, there's 4 things that are just firing randomly into the raid, and these are ice missiles, which will inflict 13,000 frost damage in a 3-yard area against the first person that the missile impacts, so people can stand in front of other people in order to take the damage from the missile. But if they're standing too close to someone else, then the chances are the damage will go to them as well. And these do happen every now and then throughout the encounter. Another ability is called Shattered Ice, and this will blast a random player for 65,000 frost damage and reduce their movement speed for 4 seconds. This is a dispellable effect, as it is a magic effect, so dispellers, make sure you are aware of that, because it will be needing to be dispelled for this, which is where she will put a protective bubble over herself, and if you are to go into this bubble, the player will drown, so to speak, and you will take 15% of your maximum health every second, and your movement speed will reduce by 50%. So this part here is probably going to be the raid wiper, in quotation marks. As you can see, there are a shit ton of our people who just died. And these ice waves will come from the boss. They will travel along the 4 red lines you see, so do not stand between the spike and the boss. I don't know why people do it. They just see, ooh, shiny, ooh, must stand in the shiny, oh shit, I'm dead. And these will deal 130,000 frost damage, and they will also increase your frost damage taken by 50% for 2.5 seconds. These will start moving, as you can see, and you have to move with them. And you also need to kill off these crystals that you can see. And once these 4 crystals have been killed off, you then just go back onto the boss and continue the encounter like normal. This doesn't stun her or make her take increased damage or anything like that. Only the lightning phase does that. And that is this encounter in a nutshell. It is really easy. You shouldn't come across too many problems with it. We killed it in 2 shots, I think it was, so that was kind of impressive considering it is Raidfinder. But yeah, the fight does go on a bit more. We do actually end up killing the boss despite all of the deaths in the raid. But as always, thank you for watching, and if you feel this guide has helped you, then do feel free to subscribe to the channel for future World of Warcraft guides.